Alright, got a toxic broadhead shot through shoulder blade. This last video I posted, it was probably 6 months ago. I found some old footage of where I shot a deer in the shoulder with a toxic broadhead, and it got so many views. I mean, I don't even know, it's up in the 200,000 views. And I saw this laying in the garage, and I thought, well, I suppose there's some interest in toxic broadheads and shoulder blades, so I would show the shoulder blade that I shot through a deer with. So for those of you who just happen to come across this video and you're not sure what we're talking about here, let me first show you this broadhead. This is the toxic broadhead, round deals. It kind of looks like the toxic symbol, and it's a really strange broadhead. When I first saw them, I thought, these things are never gonna fly straight or never gonna penetrate, especially what happens if you hit a shoulder blade. So happened to do just that, and I was pretty happy with them. I don't shoot them anymore. I shoot a Muzzy Phantom. I've got a traditional, I got a recurve, and I shoot these guys now. They're pretty sweet. I love them. Really good luck with them this year. Anyhow, back to this shoulder blade. I'm gonna switch camera angles here, and I'm gonna show you the shoulder blade. So here it is, and of course, that's pretty close. So, of course, the shoulder blade sits like this. It's way up high on a deer, so you can see one blade broke off inside there. One blade punched through, and it looks like two of them broke, and one of them punched that circle. You guys saw that. If you go back and watch the video, I found this deer. She didn't run. This is a big doe. She didn't run 50 yards, and she dropped over, but it blew through the shoulder blade and did its job. If it broke, but everybody's favorite broadhead, the Rage broadhead, I shoot those. My boy shoots those too, and they're gonna break if they hit a shoulder blade. So, well, what's the hatred over this one breaking when it hits a shoulder blade? The difference is this one actually goes through the shoulder blade if it breaks, and kills the deer. So this one actually ended up cracking the shoulder blade. It was about like this. Probably ended up about like this on the deer, so you can see where this kind of went through like that. Not sure exactly how this piece, where that ended up at, but that's it. So yeah, let me give you some advice real quick before you leave. Tree stand hunters, a disadvantage to hunting in a tree stand is you got this shoulder blade way up high on the deer, and man, especially if they're close to you, you really need to aim back away from that back leg and middle of the body. And so basically you're aiming low for the heart. If you're a tree stand hunter, and if that deer is broadside or definitely quartering towards you a little bit, and you visualize blowing through the lungs, to do that, you gotta shoot through that front shoulder, and it's not a good decision to make to do that. So I encourage you guys, wait for that deer to be quartering away from you when you shoot, because then the shoulder blade is out of the way and you can put your arrow anywhere you want, or hunt from the ground. It's fun. You can see them eye to eye, and then you don't have to worry about that shoulder blade. You can double lung them, and you don't have to worry about aiming super low for the heart to avoid that shoulder blade. So yeah, maybe think about that before this season, and maybe you can help help avoid a wounded deer. One last look at this shoulder blade, and I'll see you guys next time.